My name is Dwayne Barr. I'm owner-partner of Platinum Aviation.
So I start my turn.
If you want to learn to fly, here's where you go.
Pull it right into 45.
I call flying the sickness, because once you get the bug, once you get the sickness, I mean, that's it. Probably the first time I was like 5 years old. I still remember that sensation of coming off the ground and looking down, and you see the stripes and the runway getting smaller and smaller and cars getting smaller and smaller, and I just thought, this is the coolest thing. If you give your kids a love for flying at a young age, they'll never have any money for drugs. Generally, a Part 141 school would be affiliated with an accredited institution like a college. We fall under what they call Part 61.
And everything else you just manage with back pressure.
We have the same type of flying requirements and so forth that the student has to accomplish without having to spend so much time and effort and redundancy stuff that you typically get at a 141. Not bagging on them, because there's certainly a place for it, but if you're somebody who's wanting to get done fast or you're on a limited budget, I think 61 is kind of the way to go. I found, at least for me, I was able to do 8 ratings in 6 months. That was, 2.5 years ago. At a Part 141 school, I would still have a year to go before I got my commercial rating, and generally commercial rating is only 250 hours. I'm at 2,500 hours now. And I have every rating that you could possibly have in a fixed wing. Big difference. Yeah, and I probably did it in half the cost. I mean, obviously most people come down and get their private pilot license because they want to make a career out of it. A lot of people will have a plane and use that as part of their business. You know what, every flight is different, but it's really cool to be flying at night, pretty high altitude, and you see the sun going down and all that, and it's just nice to just sit there and just reflect. It's like, how cool is this? Every flight I go on is something that's enjoyable, but to be able to go places and see things. I mean, I was in San Francisco yesterday and touring the Golden Gate Bridge. I was in San Diego a few days ago, down there having a good time. And so I'll be in Denver tomorrow. It's always something different. This is that job that I would do even if I didn't get paid. And if you can find that job, whether it's in aviation or whatever it is that you love, when you find that, you'll never work a day in your life. And I haven't worked a day in 3 years. Come fly, man, it's great.